in Cape Coast in Ghana. This is my first time in Ghana, first time in Cape Coast. This is the slave, where they keep the slaves, the slave dungeons. We're going to go to the point of no return. Also take a tour of the actual castle. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to video when I go inside, but I will try my best to be incognito and video anyway, because that's just, it doesn't make sense how I cannot video inside, or they want to overcharge me. And I'm like, look, I'm a descendant of the slave trade. So why are you going to charge the descendants of the slave trade? Y'all asses were lucky and didn't have to get on the boat. My ass got caught and had to get on the boat. But you want to charge me extra. So it's whatever. So I'm going to go incognito and video anyway. So we're coming up the steps. I got my guide here. All right, when I have to turn off? When do I turn off?
No, this is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Two friends.
Okay, appreciate it.
You guys participate here.
I appreciate it. How much I owe you?
No, this one is a souvenir, but we want you to support our soccer club. For this.
Let me do this. Let me go inside, and I'll donate when I come back. You have my word. I'll be back. Let me go inside first. All right, I appreciate it. They got this for me. People over here are so nice. So this is the back door. Okay. So let's do this. Can we do this?
Yeah.
Can you show me around? So basically, to go into the front is just take me to the dungeon.
Yes.
But you could still show me around and tell me about everything from out here, can you?
Exactly.
Let's go. Come on. Go ahead.
The British people built here as a school.
Can you speak up a little bit louder?
The British
Uh-huh.
use here as classrooms.
Okay.
After the Portuguese went, they sold to the Dutch, and later the British come and took over. They are the last colonial masters.
Okay. So how did the British get it from the Dutch? War, or they just took it?
It's all about trading, you know,
Uh-huh.
trading, and specifically, war.
Oh, okay.
Business, because you know they never understand each other.
Okay. All right, perfect. What's around this way? This takes us to the front, right?
You have to go in to see the dungeon.
Well, do this. Explain as much as you can out here.
All right.
And then we'll go into the dungeon now, because I want to get as much video as possible, if that makes sense.
If you come this way, you can see here was full of water.
Okay.
This is what they were using to bath.
Okay, so they would bathe here. The slaves will bathe in here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. About how many slaves at a time would bathe in here? They'll just dump them in there?
I mean, everywhere in all the areas trying to bring people. So it was all over around from the north, from the east, from the west.
Let me ask you another question. In America, there are people saying that slavery never happened, that it's a lie. What are your thoughts on that? To people who think that.
Tell them it's real. It's real. Without slavery, how many we are still in the shackles in the dark, you know? We are still in the shackles in the dark. So if you say there's no slavery, then I don't know what you mean. You need to come back home. Come back, see the shit people do over here. Horrible.
Yeah.
They are horrible.
All right.
And if you come this way, there's another well.
Okay. Definitely don't want to fall down there.
So first of all, you need to go to the reception.
Well, let me ask you, what's around here?
No, it's the same entrance. You go and come back.
Okay. I just want to get as much possible before they start tripping. Like I said, they told me to stop filming, or they actually were going to charge me 200 cedis just to film. And I'm like, I'm a descendant of the slave trade. You guys are making money, okay, off of what happened to our ancestors. Because you guys were lucky and didn't get caught and didn't have to go on that long boat ride. But my ancestors did. So by overcharging me, I feel like you're exploiting the descendants of the slave trade, but it's whatever. It's all good. We're gonna go in anyway. I'm just gonna calm down, let it go. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. Like I said, I'm gonna try to go incognito. Incognito. Let me turn the film off. Slave exit, waiting move. Take a step out. One step down. Yes. So now all the history that I'm seeing, without a video on it. One step down. That's the nature of this room. It's always dark here. The woman came from the top. There were steps over there, and the men from here. In this castle, children were not counted as a person. They were just added to an adult and sold as one person. Because the concentration was not on the children, but the adults. It may happen that the slaves were captured whilst having their babies at their back. With the second gate, you bend very low. Oh, wow, this is the gate of no return? Yes. Oh, wow. Low. Now we are in the room of no return. And the gate of no return. It is no more. The gate was very wide at the initial stage. When they were trading to gold, ivory, spice, and so on, it was very big. Later, when they shifted their attention to human trade, they narrowed the gates to restrict movement. About 5 or 10 people were chained to each other, and they were moving on a sideways like this. The seawater was closer by then. It was higher. Now it has gone back. It has receded. The ships will be at the shore before they will bring smaller boats to convey the slaves into. Looking at the small size of the gates, by the time they will be here for 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, they will just lose weight. You can easily pass through. So this was once a Portuguese first built this, right? Portuguese first. Then Dutch. Dutch second. And then the British. Yes. Okay. So in this place, all the Portuguese and the Dutch used the castle for their slavery activities. Okay. The English use Cape Whiskers, the other one. Where's the other one at? Cape Whiskers. When you get upstairs, I will show you. Okay, cool. Among the Europeans, the Dutch were the longest to stay over here. They spent 235 years in El Mino. And the Portuguese, 155 years. You can take a picture of the gates. Go ahead, take a picture of you. Okay. Stay right there. Slaves section. About 400 women were spread out over here. We have 3 rooms for them. The first one, second one, and the largest one. They were divided. When the Europeans were coming, they never came along with their families or their wives. They termed the coastline of West Africa as a wise man's grave. Only men raised themselves come to this place. Some of the officers were sexually abusing the women over here. The governor would stand at the top. He would then order the soldiers to open the doors for the women to be assembled here. Only few of them. They would just look through. Then we make his choice. There is this cannon over here. At first they were many, and there were chains through them. women who were difficult, those who were resistant, the chains will be tied to their legs. No food, no water. Whether raining or shining, they will be here. To the time will give up of punishment. It's very good, you can try. You can try to lift it and see. Maybe. Yeah, very heavy. Where is that one? It covers the whole place over here, all around. Rain water was used to fill it. Whenever it's rain, water passes through the pipe, it gets inside. Later, when the Dutch came, they had their own water because they didn't trust the Portuguese. They thought this one could be poisoned. Yes, research has been conducted and the water in has not been poisoned. But now it's not safe, so we don't use it. Largest room for the female slaves. About 150 women per year for 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months. Containers were placed at various corners where they were expected for them to ease themselves in those containers. Not all the slaves were from Ghana. Others came from Nigeria, Togo, Benin, different African countries. Here was the main transit point. The mode of transportation at that time was by foot. Those who made it here were very weak. During their second month of staying in their various rooms, some of the slaves could not walk from the middle of the dungeon to where the containers were placed. They did everything on the floor. Feces, urine, vomit, blood, and they slept in it. There were no mat for them. That's the original floor they slept on. All the big entrances were closed with metal gates. The air from the small doors was not enough for those at the back. That was the only source of ventilation to them. It was even connected to a magazine. They were keeping their guns and other explosive chemicals. In case there is a leakage over there accidental, the scent will just move straight here, polluted the air and kill them. For the dead ones who were tied to stones, they would throw them to the sea. Yes, that was the only means of burying them. All the flowers at the back, my visitors for remembrance. This place is poorly ventilated. We could have used chemicals to clean this place, but for historic purpose, we don't use about the history. That's the scent and it's maintained. We believe that through the urine, freezes, and so on.
So you cannot get rid of it?
We can do that, but they just maintain it. The one the government has selected, the chosen one, must have been in the dungeon for several months without moving their feet or taking a bath. They will get water from the well, reservoir. She will take a bath in the middle of the courtyard before she went to pass here. To the governor's bedroom, we go there. The steps are weak. When the slave ships had arrived, some of the women were seen to be pregnant. They were separated. They built stone houses in the town for them. They will stay there, they will give birth. After some time, the children were educated in this custom as the new officers. And that was the beginning of formal education over here from 1529. Their mothers remained in this place as cooks or domestic servants of the castle. In 1637, the Dutch officers moved out to the town and they customarily married the women over there. They had children with them. Along the coast, we have so many Europeans names here, like Vroom, Vieri, Van Dyke, Van der Poel, De Heer, and the light color skin, or the mixed black Africans.
You said Vanderbilt?
Yeah, Van der Poel,
Vanderbilt.
Frespa, Duncan, so many Dutch names here.
Oh, yeah.
It brought about disunity among the Africans and the Africans themselves. Because of their light color skin, some of them were looking down on their own people.
None of the slaves escaped from here. Either you survive or you die.
Oh, wow. So I'm guessing this is where they were chained?
Okay, there. Yeah. As you can see over here, last year, somewhere in August, there was a program held in this room, the return of the slaves. People volunteered to sleep in this room. Yeah, both men and women were mixed over here. Some came from US, UK, Nigeria, Ghana, and so on. They were all blacks. Just demonstrate.
Oh, wow.
They what?
They just wanted to demonstrate, see how the ancestors went through. Yeah, how they feel. The slaves at that time were half naked. Those who participated for the program used the white cloth to cover themselves. And the chains, used to chain themselves here. Yeah. Original iron bars. But 300 years, they were getting rusted. We've chained them to wooden bars.
Oh, okay.
If these bars were to be the original ones, the slaves would have easily escaped. This wood here, another one. These are the two main original beams by the Dutch. Local red oak, the rest are the chain. We have two different kinds of bricks here. Red bricks by the Portuguese, yellow bricks by the Dutch. They brought them from Holland just to balance their ships, and in return with the slaves. For the building materials, the Europeans used bent bricks, seashells, limestones, and local palm oil. No iron rods in the building because of the sea. Yeah. They brought 600 workers from Portugal, and they employed some of the locals around. It took them 2 years for them to raise the face of the castle. Later, when they got the slaves, that was the time they used them to do much of expansion over here. Most of the works were done like that. Condemned cell. The female slaves who tried to escape, or the difficult ones, maybe call them freedom fighters, they were kept over here. They were starved to death, no food, no water. None of the slaves came here and went back alive. Once they were at the end, to serve as example to others. On this note, if you want to take some few pictures around, you can do that.
Okay. Take a picture, you go. Okay, go.
1872, the Dutch gave out this place to the English. So as it was, the castle is 535 years. This is the biggest and the oldest castle in West Africa. This access here, when the slave ships had arrived, the strong female slaves were made to pass here to the room of no return. Yeah, where they were taking them to the ships before they were sent out. Yeah. We've been here, so we're also taking them. The governor presided over from the north and south coast of Africa. He just arrived here on the 16th of January 1758. He died in the same year, 12 March, at the age of 41. He was buried down in this place. There was a priest called A. Amdracy. He wrote this in the form of tributes. All that he was trying to see was that the governor was a good man and a God-fearer. Good man and a God-fearer at the time of slavery.
But he wasn't.
That's according to the pastor.
Yeah, according to them.
Yeah. We are moving to the first cell. This cell was for the European soldiers. At one point, a Dutch governor was murdered in a town by the local folks. Those who went out without permission were detained in this room unless he misbehaved. So 1 or 2 hours were released. None of them died over here. The punishment for their own soldiers who misbehaved. This is the original gate. We are moving to the second cell. You see. Condemned cell. The male slaves who tried to escape were brought over here. They were starved to death, no food, no water, to serve as example to others. None of the slaves came here and went back alive. The skull and the crossbones outside is already seen by the Dutch. These are just big holes. They look to see whether those here are dead or not. The flowers at the back for remembrance.
Do you know how many of them were inside?
At the time, 5 or 10 could be here. This wall here, there is a similar one over there. They are called buttresses. Buttress. This to support the walls of the castle to make it strong. The iron bars on top. When the castle was used as a police training school, 1948, the policemen were climbing with it up and down for training, exercise, just to build their muscles. Maybe after a tour, you'll try. With the exception of these 2 cells, about 600 male slaves were spread out over here, 600. On top, rooms for the pastors, the soldiers, and the major, all around. Above, the deputy governor, and the last one, the governor himself. So it was arranged, hierarchy. Right over there, we have the Portuguese church. They were Catholics, the first Catholic church in Ghana or Gold Coast. Later, when the Dutch came, they were Protestants. Therefore, the Dutch removed the Catholic tower. The church was divided into 2. And the first one was used as their junior soldiers' mess. They were eating and drinking at the top. The down one as a trade auction room. Buying and selling of slaves took place over there. Later on, the same place was used as a classroom. Now it's a museum. From a church to trade auction to classroom, now it's a museum. Several changes. It has been closed. They are doing some work over there. On this note, we are moving to the next level. On this side.
Take video. Didn.
Yeah. Okay, please, let me show you something here. We have so many friendly bats around. You can stand here.
Oh, smells.
No, you watch out.
Oh, the bats.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness, the bats.
You have friendly bats.
Wow.
That's cool.
Guck mal, da jetzt.
Got it.
Oh, sorry.
You have to try to catch one.
Bats. All over.
Persische Klasse.
At times they don't come out in the night.
What was this say?
They were getting their ammunitions. Guns, please, all the history, as I'm saying, this is a video of it. It covers where the slaves had their bath. That's of Cape Coast Castle history over here. This one shows how the slaves were arranged or packed in the various ships. How they were packed. The book is 30 and the video is 40. I think it's. You have so many artifacts over here, so please you move around for a few minutes, then you go to the next level.
Where did it go? Probably up this way. Huh? Down here? Okay, here I go. Let's go up here. Here I come. Okay, here I come.
That metals here, they are the original guns or the cannons brought by the Portuguese. They are stored at the castle itself over 500 years. There is a square diagram in front of the castle. The square diagram is for the. It was served as a sun dial or sun clock. They will put a pole in the middle and a stand outside. That's the counterpoint. Zion is a Lord resting place. Here was place of tennis, holy place, the Lord lives in Dutch Reformed Church. What a woman downstairs. Most of them will accept and change for practice. Governor's kitchens. Governor's kitchens. There are some 4 pillars at the shore, 4 pillars. They are the remains of the gates on the piers. The ships will be anchored just a distance before they will bring a smaller boat to convey the slaves in. The roof of no return is just below us. And the water was very higher at that time. The level was higher. From here you can see Cape Coast Castle, under castle, the last building at the tip. That's one. So whilst the British were there, the Dutch were here. They were fighting over territories. That's why they had the watchtowers for their soldiers to be on top. Cape Coast and Elmina Castle. One of the famous Ashanti kings, Nana Prempe I, king of Kumasi. In 1896, he was captured, held in this room for 4 years. From here, he was taken to Freetown to live for 1 year before he was exiled in Seychelles Island for 23 years. He was preventing the British rule over the Ashantis. That's why he was captured, Nana Prempe I. There was this golden stool about the Ashantis. The golden stool is a rich history believed that it unites all the spirits of the Ashantis. There was a time that the English came, they wanted a golden stool. They had a fake one. They came back for the original one. There was a fight between the Ashantis and the British led by Ya Asantewaa, the Queen Mother.
Yeah.
He was a great warrior. During the war, she was captured, held in that room.
Said Queen Mother.
Yeah, Queen
She
Mother.
was a fighter as well.
A very strong woman. Yeah. In Ghanaian history, she did very well. Yeah. From here, she was taken to Seychelles Island. She did not survive. She died over there. Recently, in the year 2000, her remains was brought back, and she was reburied at a hometown in Kumasi. So now, when you go to Seychelles, we have some family of Prempe over there. Yeah, the name is very common, Seychelles. Because when the king went there, he also married over there. He had children. There are two moats below, the outer moat and the inner moat. All the moats were filled with seawater. The bridge over there, the small bridge, initially it can be lifted. In case there is attack, fight, they will just lift the bridge to prevent easy access to the castle. That's the only way to this place. Originally, that was the ancient township of Elmina, ancient township. In 1873, the town was destroyed, bombarded, because the Elminians and the Ashanti became one. They were fighting the British over here. Due to that, the town was destroyed. Those who survived moved to the other side. Recently, they discovered some gold particles along the shore. Particles over there. Yeah. That came by its name, the mines. We are going down.
Alright, so that concludes our tour of Almaty Castle. Hopefully you guys were able to appreciate it. Hopefully the quality is okay, because like I said, I had to go incognito. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. But that's it right there. So now we're about to go explore the city of Cape Coast. And I'll make sure I keep you guys in tune and posted and document whatever I can. Peace. Dynasty Mir, search for Huru. Peace.